So we're here today to check out Tilley Fowler Regional Park, right?
Yep.
And so it has some cool history to it.
Lots of history.
And we go check it out, so come along.
Come along.
We're going to check out the trails first, as we usually do out here. We're over here near the restrooms and the nature center, which are over here. And first off, we're going to check out the Island Trail, which is 2.2 miles, or 2.25, I'm sorry. And then the Tower Trail, that is 1.2 miles. I also have an awesome mountain bike trail here that's 2.5 miles. You can see that here in red. Quite a bit of trails for mountain biking. But we're going to be doing this orange one, the Island Trail first. And then coming back and doing this blue trail, which is the Tower Trail. And as you can see here, this is the historic brick roads that were built about 1917 for the military camp that was here. So that'll be cool to check out as well. So here we go. All right, so where the restrooms and nature center is, if you come into the park, we drove all the way into the end parking area. And this is a little stage area at the Nature Preserve. Nature Preserve is unfortunately closed today, so we won't be able to check that out. And but this is the beginning of the trail over here. Rich in history, one of my favorite parts of the park is its old brick road. It once linked Ortega with Jacksonville. The brick road was built before 1917. Troops used the land at one time when Camp Johnson was located at the site. They used it as an area in which to train American soldiers in World War I. The land was released from the Navy in 1979. Around 10 years after that, Tilley Fowler purchased the land to be developed into a local park for everyone to enjoy. At the time, she was a city councilwoman, but she went on to become a U.S. representative. The park was renamed in her honor in 2005. And here you can see old pictures of Camp Johnson the way it was back in the day. Okay, coming onto the trail, you've got a trail marker here. It says straight ahead. And this is the Tower Trail. This is a 1.1 mile loop.
You might want to mention all trails.
All trails that I brag about all the time, for some reason, is showing this as a straight line out and back. So it'll be interesting to see what All Trails says about where we are when we start coming back around the loop. That's not on their map. So we'll see. We'll show that to you later. Inside trail here. Looks like we got a nice little boardwalk. Looks like we have blue blazes on the trees marking the trail. So you see up here. This looks like it winds around for quite a little bit over this marshy area. Now, something to take note of. There's a little spot right here that shows the original brick road from 1917 from the military camp that used to be here. So this is it's a nice piece of history here. Very old brick road. The traffic was so much back then in and out of here that the roads were one way in the morning going out and one way coming in the afternoon. So pretty cool. We're going to take a little walk down the old brick road along some history. Feels like I'm walking on a lot of memories here from the past that I wish I could see more of. But I think from the map we saw, the brick road will go out and take a left, go down, take another left, hit the trail again. So I kind of just want to take a look back here. We've heard there were some old foundations from some of the military housing and such. So I'm going to take a look and see if we can find any of that. Right here where the brick road hangs a left, off here to the right, you can see some pieces of brick. They were probably part of a building back many years ago. There's There's some other concrete foundations kind of buried, sticking up out of the dirt here and there. So very cool. I like these kind of areas. They're very historical, a little eerie, thinking about what was going on back in the day here. And we'll keep walking and see what else we can see. Makes me really wish that I could see what this looked like back around 1960, 1970 when all this was built in here. See what's looks like what's left of a little brick column over here and some other concrete foundation markers back here. Not much left of what used to be here. Alright, so we just came off that part of the loop of the brick road. Here's another bridge here that actually goes over it. Brick road does continue down further that direction for quite some time. I don't know how far. But we're going to continue back on the trail now. Lots and lots of little cool walkways back here. Pretty neat. What do you think, honey?
I like it. It's pretty.
Yeah, very pretty.
The dirt, I mean, the brick road was a little bit flooded, but goodbye yellow brick road.
Yeah.
No, it was red brick.
The forest is taking the brick road back little by little. I mean, it's been over 100 years already. Now, this is the Tower Trail here, this particular one, because we've got arrow that says Tower to the right and Trail to the left. So we're going to...
The tower's closed.
From what we've heard, the tower itself has been closed for quite some time.
Yeah, 2 years.
Yeah, about 2 years now, so probably won't be open today either. But we'll walk down here and see how close we can get to it, see if we can get a peek at it anyway. So apparently, as of the end of March 2022, the tower is reopened. So we go to the top of here and see what the view looks like. So it's actually a pretty confusing trail if you use all trails and you follow their out and back and you pay attention to where you're going for the map, you can do the out and back. Unfortunately, the trail is actually a loop, and that's posted actually on the sign that we showed you at the trailhead. So if you pay attention and you follow the blue blazes and have a little common sense of direction, you can do the loop with no problem. You do have to cross some wet sections, wet areas and stuff here and there, but not really that big a deal. So I've seen this tree in many of the videos. This is a very oddly bent tree. And we're wondering if anybody knows in the comments below if this is what they call an Indian marker tree that was purposely bent this way as it grew to mark a specific area or boundary. Super cool. Let's see if I can get around and show you the other sides of it. Very unique tree. So yeah, if anybody knows the answer to that, if that's an Indian marker tree or what that is, also be interesting to know how, if it is an Indian marker tree, how is it that they did that to the tree? Super cool, either way. All right, so after that tree, come back out into this intersection of the brick road. And this is basically looks like a type of a main four-way intersection at some time back when the camp was here. Again, there are some areas over here where you can see some foundations, some buildings past, buried in the dirt here, poking up out of the ground. Some concrete and such. And far end of this brick road going that direction is pretty much a swamp stream, or whatever you want to call it now. The forest is definitely taking this area back over. And we've been told back, obviously when it was a camp, there was hardly any trees here. All these trees have regrown, retaken over the land. So this is on the tail end of the loop coming back out. So we should be done with the trail fairly soon. Back out of here is what they call on the other side of this fence here a little dog park or dog trail. Not too sure on the information on that. I'll try to once again research that. If I find more information, I'll put it up on here on the put it up on the screen here for you. But we're coming out the end of the loop here.
Not in the loop. This is not where we started.
And yeah, I was gonna say we're not coming out exactly where we started, but not too far down.